All right, let's jump right into it today. Had a very good and productive back workout. Started out with some landmine rows, going heavier on these. Started out with a couple warm-up sets, then went up to 4 plates. Kind of repped it out, as you can see here in the video. Really just upping that intensity, putting that work in. Want to get these lats to grow, and then we up the weight even more, because this is what my focus is going to be on moving forward, is just continuing to try and get stronger. Hopefully as we get stronger, we're getting a little bit bigger, putting a little bit more meat on to the frame, and then we're upping the calories as well. But 5 plates here, repping this out. I think I got maybe 7 reps on these. Not the best form, obviously, but when the weight starts getting heavy, you really just want to get it up, and you don't want to have terrible form. Moved on to the new signature that I told you guys I'm going to start doing for sure from this point on, which are just my cable seated rows, close grip style here. Warmed up on those, and then continue to up the weight on each set to bring that intensity, get that good squeeze, a little bit of rock in there. So I'm going away from the Mike Mentzer really slow tempo reps that I've been doing, and focusing more on pushing around some heavy weights. So definitely excited about that, because I think it's good to switch things up from time to time. And then one final monster set, as you can see, just to get the weight back. I had to use some strength from the lower portion of the body, and sorry the focus is a little bit out on this one. I think my camera tends to like when you look at it and it can pick up the eye detection, the facial recognition, those sorts of things. But man, hammering out some really good, really productive reps here. Definitely happy about how the back workout is starting. Oh, and we did a drop set as well too. If you don't know by now, I am definitely team drop set all day, every day. I think more people should continue to try that method or go back to it if necessary. But drop the weight down. I think we had the stack on about 230, repping it out, and then at this point I dropped it down to about 150, just to get some more reps in, just to make sure the back doesn't think that we're gonna take it easy on it today. So after this, what do we move on to? Not sure. Give me just a second here. Let's take a look, because I'm just kind of talking you guys through it as I'm watching the video. But you know how it is, got to catch your breath. Lat pull downs, super wide grip. If your gym has the mag grips, I love these things. Let me tell you, not only does it fire my back up and give me that amazing stretch that I want, but man, you should feel your forearms when you use the mag grips. It's just something about it. They really just light my forearms on fire. So definitely going to be trying to use those and incorporate those as much as I possibly can. And then, as you know, drop sets, right? It's all about reps. Bodybuilding is all about that mind-muscle connection. So yeah, we're going to throw around some heavy weight. We're men, we're fellas, we're dogs. That's what we like to do. But at the same time, you do want to slow it down. Make sure you get some quality reps in there too as well. And that's what we do with these drop sets. We make sure that we force that growth. And if you notice on these, I'm kind of leaning forward a little bit, because I don't want to use any momentum as I'm lowering the weight. Oh, and that's right. Going back to shrugs, I really want to start hitting my traps again. At one time, my traps were like the biggest muscle on my body, and now that's kind of been overtaken with like my chest and my back. So I want to make sure I'm doing those. I did 3 or 4 sets of these. My goodness, I mean, I started with the barbell shrugs, went pretty heavy on those. And then I believe after this, we moved on to some dumbbell shrugs. Yep. So here's the dumbbell shrugs. You can't really see the dumbbells, but grab the 110s, shrug those out, got some good quality reps. I think I got maybe 10, 12 reps. And then once the grip started to give out, forearm strength started to diminish, I just went ahead and dropped the weight down, grabbed a different pair of dumbbells. At that point, we're probably gonna grab like the 75s just to keep it moving. Oh, and then the back finisher today, 2 different things. The first was the back extensions. Guys, do not neglect your lower back. Unless you're just hammering out deadlifts on a weekly basis, a lot of times your lower back is only being minimally used. and that is a muscle that you want to strengthen too. So I'm going back to these back extensions from time to time. I did 3 sets. I started out light, then I went a little heavier, and then I went super heavy. I think on the last ones, you're gonna see these here in just a second, but I think I dropped the weight, actually not dropped the weight, I think I upped the weight to like 250 or something like that, and I was only able to get maybe 5 reps, 6 reps. I mean, it was a super struggle. And as you can see on the lower portion of this exercise, I'm letting it go all the way and then just pausing before going back. Definitely don't want to hurt your back when you're going super heavy on this type of movement. But I want you guys to really see my back finisher today. It felt absolutely amazing. I mean, just for my mood, I had so much energy for the rest of the day. But just to be able to go away from the super heavy weights that we were doing to something lighter here. So we just did some cable rows with the reverse grip, and man, I hammered these out. I think I did maybe 35 or 40 reps just to really make sure that the blood was flowing to every portion of the lats, getting it everywhere that it needs to go to force this growth, and definitely breaking a sweat at this point too as well, guys. One thing that I've noticed is when I do the Mike Mentzer style workouts, they are tough and intense and you go to failure as best as you can, but because of the rest that you get in between each set, I don't tend to break too much of a sweat. Maybe a light glaze on the forehead, something on the chest, but I was literally sweating after this workout, super tired, so felt good about that. And then at the end, had my daughter with me this weekend, so we just had some fun. She asked me to play a little volleyball with her. Her team did very, very well, and she made her AAU volleyball team here locally in the area, which is super exciting. And we're just kind of just playing around, having some fun. She's spiking the ball at me, I'm spiking the ball at her. But we just finished off with some volleyball. But just want to let you guys know I am changing from the Mike Mentzer really, really slow reps. I'm taking a break from that, and I'm going back to more higher intensity, a little bit more rocking, but not poor, bad reps at the same time. So hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Just wanted to update you. But back workout was good. Tomorrow we've got legs. I really, really appreciate you guys rocking with me. Until next time.